SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey everybody, I'm your host, Grant Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cat, put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, we're going to talk about Matt Rhule finally speaks on Cam Newton. Was he saying the truth, or was he, again, doing a great fluff job? We'll talk about it before we get started. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Mama say, do you love the Carolina Panthers each and every day? I love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers. Give me that dab. We're here to talk about Matt Rhule and his comments on Killer Cam. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, I want to say something, y'all. I like Matt Rhule, and I'm going to give him a chance. I'm giving him a chance. All that simply means is I'm going to allow his system or his scheme or whatever he's trying to do, I'm going to allow his ideology to play out. All right? Doesn't mean that it will work out in our favor. Doesn't mean it's going to work out this year. Maybe it take a couple years. But until then, I'm going to allow it to play out. And I suggest you guys do the same thing. Now, when it comes to this Cam Newton situation, I have always been clear, and I'm going to say it again. I will not change on my standpoint. This organization did a botched job on the way they released their former NFL MVP. Now, with that being said in the same breath, I absolutely agree. They had to get rid of him. I think if they played their cards right, they could have got a trade early in his career, or within the last 2 years, they should have got rid of him. But again, they waited, tried to hold him to him. They bought into fool's gold. I think Cam was on a decline. No matter how healthy he appears to be, you know, always come around the NFL season within 2 games, within 6 games, within 8 games, my man goes down. So again, I think it was the right move to get rid of him, but a classless, tasteless disgrace of a way to deal with a former NFL MVP. With all that being said, let's hear what Matt Rhule had to say about Cam Newton.
Yeah, I really enjoyed getting to know Cam and seeing the work that he was putting in coming back from the injury. I mean, there's certainly no doubt that he was grinding his way back. I just think that, you know, we felt in the end it was the best thing for our team to sort of move forward. And, you know, I have no doubt that he'll play well. I mean, he's a great quarterback. We've all seen the things that he's done. I just think as we move forward, we thought that, you know what, this was the right time for us. We saw the opportunity to get Teddy and really felt like, you know what, he was the right fit for us. And so went ahead and made that call. Not an easy call, but, you know, one that we thought was the best thing for us moving forward. Cam Newton's a great quarterback and can play in any system. You know, I just think, you know, in a year like this, especially, you know, where you know, we're all kind of in our homes, I think Teddy just is, you know, Teddy's a guy that's been in this offense, knows this offense, has great familiarity with Joe. It just makes sense to us. But it really, again, I don't want to make it's not a comparison to me as much as it is just sort of this was an opportunity for us, and we took it.
So the first thing off back that struck me was my man said Cam is healthy. It had nothing to do with his health. And I believe that he will go on to do good things. He's a great quarterback, yada, 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 add on the fluff. If you feel like he's that great of a quarterback, he's that good of a quarterback, then why not keep him? Which leads us to his next comment, that Teddy Bridgewater was too good to pass up on. And if you guys paid attention to what he said in these times where we're dealing what we're dealing with, where everybody's stuck in the house, well, Teddy Bridgewater already knows the system.
We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues because we're really smart.
So what does that mean? He said Cam also can play in any system. He said Cam can play in any system and be great. But he also said Teddy Bridgewater, during these times, while we're stuck in the house, has familiarity with Joe Brady.
We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues because we're really smart.
In other words, the real reason why they got rid of his ass, because they didn't got time to be doing no on-board shit.
Message.
Which raises my alarm just a little bit. Matt Rhule was supposed to be this master teacher, but yet you just alluded to, because TB had familiarity with Joe Brady, he fits your system better.
Message.
But if you're a teacher of men, no matter whether we're dealing with what we're dealing with now, you should be able to bring him on board, unless you don't believe that he can do the system that you're implementing. or unless you don't believe he's really healthy. There's so many things. It's like an open-ended. So many questions you can really pick this thing apart with. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't necessarily know if they got rid of him because they thought he wasn't healthy, or whether or not the system, or whether Cam went in there and pissed somebody off, or did he play himself? I honestly think it was the latter. I think Cam probably went in there, he wanted a long-term extension, and they told him no, and rightfully so. Listen, I love Cam as much as you guys love Cam, but at the end of the day, 3 years straight, you know what I mean, being healthy 1 out of 3 years, 33% being healthy, you cannot sit here and go in there. Listen, you got to play on a proven deal. Nobody owes you nothing, man. Regardless of if you're being an NFL MVP, that looks good and all that stuff. Nobody owes you nothing. But they did only, I take that back. They owed you one thing, was the respect and dignity of being traded or released properly. And they didn't give you that. But the real thing Matt Rhule said in this whole conversation was, I didn't feel like taking the time to teach Cam Newton. Yeah, because he said Teddy Bridgewater already had familiarity. He said Cam is still healthy, Cam is well, and all that good stuff. But I think it's deeper than that. I think it's deeper than that. And the fact that Marty Hurney came out and spoke to The Athletic, and he didn't go into detail specifically why they let go of Cam, lets me believe it was the latter. Maybe they got into a heated dispute about the contract negotiations. Maybe they got tired of his antics on Instagram. You know what I mean? The outlandish shit. Maybe they want a more humble guy. I think it's a little bit of everything. It's hard to really pinpoint this thing. I'm not gonna pinpoint it. I'm just gonna throw some stuff out there like I've just been doing. You know what I mean? As far as you, I'll leave it up to you to let you choose what you think it is. But honestly, I think Teddy Bridgewater, having that familiarity with Joe Brady, it's the learning curve. You know what I mean? It's the learning curve, And I think it was some sucker shit. Cause check this out. Before this goddamn Corona shit got really kicked off, they had already got TB in there. You know what I mean? So why sit here and play yourself, Matt? You're saying that during these days and times where you're stuck in the house, that TB had familiarity with Joe Brady, but you had already had TB in your mindset prior to this thing really. You see what I'm saying? It's screaming bullshit. Ah, man, this is screaming bullshit. I don't know. Again, I think they did a boss job with this interview as well. My man shook. He's in the house. He's in the interview. Well, come on, man. Cut the fucking camera off and just write a letter. He was good. We had to move on. Leave that shit at that, man. It's a lot of hurt wounds that you're opening up when you're doing a fluff job. At some point in time, I'll tell you this right here, Carolina. Either you come out and tell the honest, brutal truth, or Cam Newton's gonna be doing it on Quibi on your ass. You're gonna be seeing a goddamn Quibi documentary, Cam Newton tells the truth. And then y'all really gonna be in a motherfucking dispute. So just let it out, man. Just tell the fucking truth, man. The fans wanna know, man. We need to know. You owe us that much. And where's the fucking apology? Where's the apology? I mean, you ain't got an apology. Get Hurney out there. Get him on his knees and make him apologize to us. And let me tell you something. As men, as women out here, listen, we got to admit that we messed up. I mean, listen, I mess up sometimes. But you got to be bigger than that. You got to come out and say, we fucked up when it came to release him, trading him. We did him wrong. It's just kind of like, business as usual. Yeah, we just moved on. And again, I'm still hearing the same old fluff job. Fluff job, Hearing the same shit. He is good. He is healthy. He is strong. He had to move on because we had something. Fluff job. I'd rather put a fucking screwdriver in my ear than listen to more of this shit. I'm your host, El Grande Gato. My cougar put the balls up. Be rocking the big cat. Tune in tomorrow night, 9:30. We'll talk about Matt Rhule's comment on the live stream. Be there or be square. Make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the button. Share the button. Tell your friends. Tell your mama. I'm that bad guy that they warned you about. I'm that crazy guy on YouTube with the cat head on his head. Let's get up out of it. Let the church say that. Now available for purchase. Keep Pounding TV ringtone and theme song on all your major streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Google Play Store, and many more. Also, you can order directly from Chadzilla Beats on Instagram. Be sure to follow for all your local instrumentals and beats as well. Pause up and keep pounding.